Hello guys, welcome back to my video, and this is the video 29 of the challenge Speak English every day until I get fluent at speaking English. And today we have the topic which is called News and Current Events. That's kind of tricky one, yeah, when we talk about news, current events, talk about social media, there are a lot of things to talk about, but it's kind of really hard because the society outside there is like it's really crazy. Um, how can I call that? It is called turmoil. The society out there is like a turmoil. But let's just do this topic. Let's see how far can I come. So, how do you stay updated on current events? So, like, if I just need to have something to connect with the world outside there, something like this computer right here, or just maybe if a small phone, it is all enough for me to stay updated on every event, every news, which is really which attracts a lot of people outside there. And yeah, I usually turn on Facebook or YouTube. After a long while scrolling, I will always see something like breaking news. This guy have just found his wife cheated. Yeah, something which is kind of dramatic like that, and that's kind of enjoyable as well. This society sucks, man. Do you watch the news regularly? No, I just use social media for just entertainment. I don't use it to catch any news because like if I if I wanna search for some news, maybe it's for the education, but for actually I usually use social media just for relaxing, for entertaining myself, and not to search any news. To I don't want to evaluate or discuss with anybody about any news in this generation because everything outside there is really crazy. We cannot explain what is happening outside there. Everything can be real or everything can be fake as well. Who knows? What's a recent news story you found interesting? Um, it is about a drama between three Minecraft players. I am so that drama was kind of drastical because those three Minecraft players they discussed a lot and they insulted a lot, and I felt like it was so tremendously compelling to watch. Like the story was about a guy who cheated in Minecraft, and two and like and two of the Minecraft players they explore they export like they exposed how that player cheated in Minecraft, and after that that player also uploaded a video which which has the purpose of insulting those two players, and that drama is kind of compelling, appealing to watch. If you are a fan of playing Minecraft, I really recommend you to watch it. It was about some guys whose name is Hưng Vien, Dafukat, and Big Suck. Yeah, do you trust the news? This is the question that I can be confident to say that. I always trust the news, even it is fake or real, because you know if I trust anything which is posted online, even if it's fake, I will also I will judge I will evaluate, I will judge that person a little bit, and I will not do any causes to the social society. Like, believe or not, there will be no result at all. Just watch the news and having fun. that's my opinion for watching any news on social media or on newspaper. That's so good. Just believe or not, it's up to you. You can believe or not. But at least you don't do anything negatively to the social society outside there. That's all good. What kind of news do you usually follow? So I always catch up with the news about education. Whenever a student they got any certificate or any great achievement, I will always be able to catch up with that, and I will always notice and know. I will have a big respect for them. I will admire them. It will be motivating me a lot. Like watching those people can motivate me a lot, can inspire me a lot of things, give me a lot of ideas to do in certain future. Yeah, why not? Many people feel jealous or feel really arrogant when they watch people who have better achievements, better certificates. But I feel like that's alright. They deserve what they have worked for, and also I also need to be the person who deserve what I'm who deserve what I work for as well. So that's also for me catching catching news about education is also a good way for me to improve my mindset and improve my motivation to study more in the future. And let's move on to the part two. I will like I will prepare the part two in just a few seconds, and then I will read it for you guys. Okay, I have done doing it, and now let's start. Describe recent news story that caught your attention. So there were, like a few days ago, I was scrolling on YouTube, and I stumbled upon a video which type which has the title of Nhung Layla, a person whose name is Nhung Layla, and like it was a scandal about taking advantage. That scandal is kind of crazy and appealing. When a YouTuber whose name is ACN, he he described a scandal for people. He told that it was a scandal that there was a girl who he took advantage of his lover, a boy who was really rich and who had a really nice education, had a really nice certificate, and he he earned a lot of money every month. And because of that, that girl, she took advantage of that guy like to take money from him. Like she always tried to, she always tried to tell him to buy her new jewelries, to buy her to apply her scholarship, to apply her a new something like a new electrical bikes. She always tried to tell that guy to buy her things, and because that guy like he in that moment that boy he was totally believing in everything that girl told him to do, so he was indulging that girl so much, and it led to that it was all a deception. And because of that, that boy felt under pressure, he felt depression, and finally he chose to suicide. And because of that, it led to a big scandal. People people try to insult that girl because that girl took advantage of that guy so much, and the parents of that guy, they also felt so regretted because they let her son her son to be friends with the girl who's like a gold digger. And finally that girl still didn't have any like didn't have didn't have any deserved punishment, and still lived through the pe- flip through the but in a catastrophic situations, that girl also felt a lot of pressure, but no one can be able to do anything to that girl because that girl didn't do anything wrong at all. Maybe it's not wrong about it's not wrong about government laws, but it's really like it is really wrong. It is really false when we talk about ethics. When we talk about ethics and talk about how news affects people. So first, like there will be two situations that we really need to be careful on. One is to when we getting like when we get through news, like when we get through news through announcement, alleged announcements, alleged news, we can be able to inform, like we can be able to inform, to we can be able to get to the right conclusion, inform ethical lessons, and can make a better, can consume a better experience and prepare for something later. But when we consume something which is fake news, which is a deception, we always conclude really quickly and unreasonably. We always conclude unreasonably, and because of that, it can make our mindsets become distorted, and it's really negative because if people consume like people consume wrong news, fake news, they can have they can have distorted mindset and they can infer to really wrong really wrong prejudices, and it can lead to a huge negative impacts later. And talk about a news event you discussed with someone. Like I'm a gentle person. I like every time if there's any drama, I don't discuss with anyone. I just sit. I just always sit in a place, listen to everybody. And there was a time I listened to maybe two girls in my class. They discussed about a scandal, which about there are two famous singers, and uh, each of them is really popular in society, in social media, and because of that, this girl is a fan of this singer, and that girl is a fan of that singer, and because of that, it created it created a really it created a tremendously terrible argument between two of them. The, the first girl that she always tried to gave reasons to say that that singer is really bad, and the other girl they always also always give she always give she always gave examples, gave gave instances that her favorite singer is not wrong, her favorite singer is totally true about government laws, and like that argument it took about a few hours, maybe about more than more than an hours, and I felt like it was really appealing to listen to two of the girls in my class discussing together. It was really appealing, to be honest. And like listening to a scandal, listening to a news which is really dramatic, it can always make you feel fascinated when listened to. Our humans brains, they really want to consume they really want to consume dramatic information. I don't know why, but like humans instincts are like that, are always like that. And talk about how young people follow news. So first, like in this generation, with the development of social media, of technology, so some social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they they are appropriating most of source of news outside their newspaper is something which is kind of old right now. No one wants to um, consume consume information through a newspaper. But because of because consuming like if young people, they absorb they absorb the news from social media, there will be a high risk that they can get wrong news, they can get fake news. Because of that, they can sometimes judge someone really quickly without comprehending the story deeply, and they can sometimes make some really stupid conclusion, and it can distort distort their mindsets later. But I always try to prevent myself from watching scandals as much as possible, to make my brain always in a relaxing mode, because that's kind of safe for my brain. Yeah, preventing from scandal, preventing from bad news is really healthy for your brain. You can lean on, you can loosen up, and every time, and can be can be chilling out whenever it wanna chill out. That's the positive side of non-consuming any news on social media. But describe news source you prefer. I really get engrossed in scrolling Facebook. Like there are a lot of my friends on when I use Facebook, and they sometimes post something which is really funny about themselves, and I can stay updated every time when I use Facebook. And there are a lot of fascinating news when I use Facebook as well. Seeing people with great education can inspire me a lot, and I can also learn a lot of startup experiences when I use social media apps like TikTok or Facebook. It is really useful as well. I don't think that using social media is kind of bad, but maybe if you know how to use it wisely, you can get a really negative, you can get a really positive impact when using it. And that's also the end of the video. Thank you guys all for listening. I hope that this video, it will be a something can trigger my English speaking later. I hope that my English speaking can be better, can be improved later when I practice a lot. I believe that practicing a lot, practicing every day is the key to is the key to solve my mistakes when I speak English. I was a I was a guy who was really good at speaking English, but that's what I thought. And now I know that I'm still kind of bad at speaking English, so feel like that I really need to study more. I really need to practice more later. Why my eyes cannot be opened? I always squeeze my eyes like this. Am I am I an Asian? No, I guess I'm an Asian, but I need to I need to open my eyes like this. Maybe my eyes are getting hurt because it didn't sleep for a long while. Yeah, thank you guys for listening.